Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellison Cruz, and judging by the fact that we're starting once again on Windfall, it should come to no surprise to anybody that it's the dawn of a new recording day in The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker HD, where I will be approached by a very creepy old man, probably begging for some change. "Oh, brave young boy who promised to rescue my daughter Maggie. Hurry, you must hurry." Oh yeah, I guess that probably sets the tone for what we're about to do here today. I'm so very worried about my daughter, I can't even sleep at night. Poor bastard. Alright, we'll go and take care of it. But in between videos, you might notice the discrepancy between money and overall places where we've been. I've taken it upon myself to go on a pictograph taking frenzy, and I went to most, if not all, of the previous places and towns and islands that we've been to before, and taken so many just absurd amounts of pictographs of the local animal life, the creepy wackos, the muscular mondos over there, as well as the various critters out in the world. You do need to get pigs, you do need to get small children, and you do need to get fishes. And I'm only bringing this up now because we're about to enter a void where several of the creatures we're going to start running into will have very limited amounts of time in being able to capture a pictograph if you're looking to complete the, figurine collection. And so just keep that in mind as we move on to Forsaken Fortress, our next destination to rescue our sister Auril and hopefully get some pretty nice items. We also do have the Ballad of the Gales, and that's something that opens up quite a lot of other things for us out in the world, because it allows us to fast travel places. And so just keep in mind that that's something that I'm going to be holding off for at the moment, mostly because once we get the main item of the Forsaken Fortress, which for this visit for some reason is considered a dungeon, we'll be able to go out on the world and get even more things. So that's nice, and it also is essentially the reason why I've been kind of holding off on going into some of the more obvious islands. This is probably one of our last major items that allow us to go to other fairy fountains and such, but we're gonna skip a couple of places. And actually, hold on. Before we head over to Forsaken Fortress, once and for all, during the daytime for once, if we head over to this island that is directly to the east of it, I don't remember if it's... No, it can't be that. That's the northern fairy island right over there. I had a note to do something over here in our last venture throughout the world, but I decided to wait on that because I don't remember what was here. Okay, this was a horrible idea, wasn't it? Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, maybe we can do something just really fast. Let's see. There's places to bomb, and there is... Oh, yes, okay. Never mind, I was thinking of something else. There's a Korok here with the Deku Scrub. We'll return here. I don't really want to bother too much with that. So it starts raining and thundering and being just overall really awesome. Kind of pointless of me to take out my bait. However, we might need that, and we're going to hold on to the Pictobox. Because like I said, a couple instances here where you can lose your opportunity for the entire game to get these pictures. On the GameCube version, this was such a pain in the ass, but luckily with the Deluxe Pictobox HD, we'll be fine. So, upon heading to the Forsaken Fortress, despite the fact that it was daytime, holy smokes, it's gonna turn into immediate night. Ori, please stop playing with that. Also, something I should bring up, technically, we don't have the Forsaken Fortress. Oh, I can't equip it for some reason. There we go. This is technically considered an island that we have not yet technically discovered. So let's go over here, avoid the spotlights, and here you go. Mr. Fry Fishman, what do you got? I hear there's a fellow on Windfall Island who's collecting skull necklaces. Man, what a coincidence. Seems like everybody everywhere wants a piece of that action. But unfortunately, he has no idea who it is, so what a great help you are. However, he can tell us that those piggish monsters you see here, well, it's the highest fashion sense of the Moplins, and every single one of them will be sporting it, because apparently the Forsaken Fortress is the chicest nightclub in all the world. That's why it's never daytime when you come here. Alright, so let's get in there, shall we? I had to put Ori away, so if I'm in a slightly different spot, that would definitely explain why that is. I just passed it. So a funny thing about these bombs is that, well, they have absolutely no concern for their own defenses whatsoever. They will shoot the hell out of their own wooden door, which is the only thing standing between us and getting in there. So let's see if we can do this nice and perfectly, going nice and slowly, because for whatever reason they just kind of freak out. Although they're gonna try and get us from there. Valiant effort, boys, but still not quite good enough. Ooh, it's slowing down like crazy. Alright, let's see if we can get in there. I have to stop completely. Go! Go! I'm dead. He just shoots himself. No big deal. I don't need no stinking defenses. But at last we've made it. Ganon has likely been made aware of our little incursion already. What gives you that idea? But you have the Master Sword? That's right! Oh man, we could totally kick his ass now. Awesome. That sword shall shine in the darkness, casting back evil. With it in your hands, none can keep you from rescuing your sister. All this power in the palm of your 10-year-old hand, and you're going to use it to rescue your 6-year-old sister. Nice. I guess that's one way to, you know, deal with absolute responsibility, but we have returned to the Forsaken Fortress, and the nice thing about this is, well, we're now fully capable of defending ourselves against any assholes that may try and fight against us. And look at, ha ha ha, your damn shining lights won't hurt me, my friend. Rob Thomas ain't gonna serenade us about no bright lights, nothing like that. However, let's go and equip that. Here we have ourselves a bit of a new obstacle. You want to be careful. These pegs, unfortunately, are spiked, and so if we touch them, well, we're gonna get hurt. And it would be a dumb thing to touch that. So without further ado, let's approach the locked door and see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a mini boss fight against Phantom Ganon. This is an instance of an enemy who, if we're not careful and we miss taking a pictograph of, will be unable to complete the gallery. So make sure to take a picture as soon as possible. Unfortunately, you can't do any cool, funny poses because, well, he's got to be looking very... No, you can! I practiced specifically for that, and I guess it's just, I gotta record it. Alright, so once he's weakened, go and try and do some damage to him, or not, you know, you can miss. Waste the time, the selfie, but first. So you just parry his electric orbs, and you'll be fine. Ori is like crying from the other room. Alright, cool. And this guy is pretty much a joke. But if we're not careful, then he will screw our detail. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay, so you can parry him. I forgot about that. Whoa, or not, apparently. Jesus. I don't trust the parry in this game. Not anymore. Not after Orca. Nearly every time I've tried to do it. Failure. And it's so bad. But we'll go and do this. God, 4 hearts. That's crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't bother. But with this, he's done. This place is so creepy without any music playing, but upon doing that, he's unlocked the doors for us. Thank you so much, Mr. Phantom Ganon, and Mini Blins. I need to get pictures of you. Screw you, I'm not even gonna bother trying to get a selfie with these assholes. They're the worst. He left an item as well, something that will undoubtedly help us here. So with that, let's open it up and see what we've got, because this is actually incredibly useful. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just obtained the Skull Hammer. This mighty hammer can break things and pound obstacles into the ground, much like most should do. Some enemies even get stunned by the shockwaves it causes when you pound the ground with it. Yes, I sure do love pounding grounds, man. So, very useful. Go ahead and equip it, and so lovely. Let's get out of here, you jerks. The squishing animation of these is just so fantastically satisfying. Why are you bombing yourself? I'm nowhere near that place. Okay, so obviously the mini blends are just like weak enough to still take out with your sword. All right. Now something that I love about the skull necklace, the hammer, is that Link's pose is so determinate, so amazing. He's just so angry. He's like, I'm gonna squish some bastards today, and say nothing about it. So this is how you get through this obstacle. Man, good thing Phantom Ganon left just the perfect item for us to continue forward. Am I right? So let us head up here. We have the shining lights on us. Thank you guys. It's a little blinding. So this guy's freaking out. Quit breakdancing. I've had enough of your shenanigans. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go head over here. Let's go take some of these out. Since they can and sometimes will choose to try and bomb us, I'm gonna just, you know, get them while we still can. And something just died behind me. Because that is definitely what it sounded like. Alright. Now, the Skull Hammer. Crazy powerful. Like, if you want to go and use it for, you know, killing purposes. Ooh, it doesn't have exactly the range that you would like, but by God, does it crush a skull like a bitch. Damn. So that'll get rid of that. And the main thing that I'm looking for is when we settle across over there, we want to get rid of those sets of lights because they will bomb us from up there. So we'll have to continue on through just a little bit normally. I don't think we need the grappling hook, but I am short a couple of skull necklaces, which means I will need to go through and take care of some moblins really fast because those are going to come in handy here shortly. Ironically, it will take place in a place called Windfall. You're not going to give me what I need, but I'm still going to surprise the hell out of you and hit you multiple times. No big deal. And if we drop down, there's a giant cauldron in here. Is this where they bathe? Or is that where they have their sexy pool parties? I didn't realize there would be so many of you assholes in here. Jesus Christ. Where are you coming from? Nobody said you could join me. Ooh. Ugh. I don't like this game, guys. There we go. Somebody dropped an orb, it sounded like. Oh, it was just this. Alright. So if you still want to explore a little bit of Forsaken Fortress from the first time around that you missed, feel free to. I still think it's a really cool little area, but I also feel like it's very prototypical. Can you not, like, drop down over here, please? Alright, so here we've got ourselves a little map, just in case you were a little confused as to where you were, and thusly weren't made even more confused. But let's head over here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this isn't the one with the laser. Mice. Okay, something that we should probably also do. I'm stuck! Okay, let's take a picture of one of these bastards. I didn't even equip it to the right one. Alright. You want to not throw bombs at me, that would be fantastic. Something I should be doing off screen, but it's just one of those funny things. Oh my God, look at that determination. Okay, let's go with, just kill him with his own bomb or not. I wonder if I can buy bombs from those guys. It really does beg the question. All right, this is what I was looking for. Moblins, how about you? Oh God. This is just gonna be the worst, isn't it? All right. I think I only need 3, so I'm not too worried. Also, apparently that does not hurt him. Touching them spikes. Just gonna do this. Alright, alright. And you, good sir. They're the worst at throwing torches. It's incredible. Ouch. How dare you skewer me. I know I'm taking a ton of damage, but honestly, don't really care. Okay. Well, that having been said and done, I already took pictures of some moblins earlier. I think I went into a submarine. But here, we'll take a couple of those, just for good measure. Oh! Also, if you were wondering why I all of a sudden have 4,200 rupees, ouch, it is mostly because I went and, oh God, this is horrible. I have locked myself into the worst possible place. It's like, sorry, Tom! I went and sold a bunch of Bokobob seeds at Beetles, and each one costs, I think, 20 rupees. And so it really worked in my favor because I had 80 of them. And I was like, you know, I am never going to use these. It's completely useless. So, yes, that is why. I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but yeah, that's alright. Okay, let's actually go back to where we need to be. We can just backtrack a little because there is actually a ladder in that room with the mini blends. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is actually a room we ended up skipping on our first visit, so nice of us to return to. I just don't know why they infinitely spawn here. Can you guys go away as I put this ridiculously large hammer in my pants? Here we go. Oh boy. Okay, that is not what I wanted to do. Jesus Christ. Can you guys not? Alright, this room is just not worth any of our time. They put that ladder there just to taunt us, didn't they? Also, I have a feeling that's not how that's supposed to go. Alright, let's not get poked in the butt. By God. I'm not gonna heal because I don't need to. This is crazy. I tried to grab onto this, but the camera... Alright, don't move the camera. There, just keep on hitting things. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Just barely reach that. Okay. You guys can go away now. And believe it or not, you actually do get to see quite a bit of views from the Deku Leaf here, so that's nice. Now that I think about it, actually, I should probably drink some of Granny's elixir soup because it does come in handy here. Believe it or not, I'm just afraid I'm gonna accidentally walk into something stupid. Like a spiked peg, like a dummy.